Mortal Kombat 5 Deadly Alliance for the Sega Genesis. For anybody not up on their Mortal Kombat history, Mortal Kombat 5 did not appear on the Sega Genesis. In fact, Mortal Kombat 4 did not appear on the Sega Genesis. So what is this thing? This is a pirated cartridge that I ordered from someplace on the other side of the planet. I just wanted to find a couple of weird things that I couldn't get and did not have a legitimate version, and this seemed to be one of them. The cartridge is very light. It feels like it's almost glued together. And the label is just a bare step above what you'd see in an inkjet printer. It's very light, very poor quality label. The M is cut off there. And if you flip it over to the other side, very cheap casing as well. The Sega logo does not appear on there, but what does appear there, if you look at the reading, it says, "Be sure to take occasional recess throughout Sextant." Yep. I don't know what Sextant is, but I'm very interested to get started and find out. Okay, Mortal Kombat Sub-Zero. Okay, already off to a bad start because, as anybody who plays Mortal Kombat knows, combat and any other word that starts with a C starts with a K in Mortal Kombat. But let's go. Let's see here. Start in options. Okay, well, when I move the D-pad, the start in options actually slide a little bit. Also a weird thought. Go to options, difficulty, passcode. Interesting that pirate game would have a passcode. Let's go ahead and select easy because I want to just see the game. I don't necessarily want to challenge myself right now. Start. Stage 1, Shaolin Tempo, China. So you're obviously playing as Sub-Zero, and it's a side-scroller. I got a Kano coming at me here. And I'm trying to fight, and I'm hammering the D-pad here. I'm getting squat. Okay, so apparently if I kneel down, it's a punch. It's a kick. I got a punch. Okay, this is... the only button that seems to do anything is the B button here. And I'm just hammering it. Yeah, I'm getting nothing on C. Okay, A is block. So everything is a variation on B here. And he can actually get behind me, unlike the regular Mortal Kombat games. Okay, you're seeing absolutely terrible hit detection here. I can't get close to him. Okay, that finally worked. And now I'm moonwalking. Sub-Zero is moonwalking. Okay, we're going to go out the stage. Okay, the A button is also the turnaround button. So this seems to be a very rudimentary clone of Mortal Kombat Mythology's Sub-Zero, the N64 game, that they've somehow skimmed down and put on the Sega Genesis. This is not the worst idea I've heard. Actually, it seems like the controls are a bit better because they're digital instead of analog, and they're 2D instead of 3D, and I think both of those things fare just a little bit better for this type of game. I think a lot of the problems with Sub-Zero Mythologies was that it had those weird mid-90s quirks about them. I'm trying to get past this green dot here, and I'm getting absolutely no love. It drops down so fast that I can't skim past one before the next one comes down and zaps me on the head. Okay, so what's this? Some sort of power-up thingy. Hey, I see it. Okay. I see it comes down and... I think another issue is that these large sprites that you see here, this is ripped from maybe the first Mortal Kombat game, and it just wasn't designed to be a sprite in a platforming game. You start to understand why sprites in 16 and 18-bit platformers tended to be a lot smaller than your characters in Mortal Kombat. Okay, made it past the third one. The fourth one's going to give me trouble now. Very long hallway with... Okay, so some of the traps that you're seeing from Mortal Kombat mythologies do still continue, including the ones that happen so quickly that it's nearly impossible to miss them. Okay, now is there any way I can kind of tiptoe through this stage? And... okay, now I see that little tube thing coming down. Oh, it still got me, but it didn't squash me. But it does keep hitting me, no matter what I do. Okay, that one hit me too. Here's a third. It's probably going to kill me. Up is still jump, which is awkward in a platformer, but again, very much like the N64 game. So this game is actually acting, although it's probably not intentional, it's acting like a spiritual successor to Pitfall, because you have to know where the obstacles are in advance. You have to have pixel-perfect accuracy to avoid them. The problem with a game like this is that you have to learn how to die by dying. There's not really a way to hone your skills and get better at it without having to be squashed by these giant pillars over and over again. Okay, so I know now to look for that little cylindrical thing coming down, so I can probably guess that's coming, but nah, can I avoid these others? See, even just triggering it kills you. Game over. One word. Alright. Okay, so I made it past those pillars. Now I'm back into one of these temples, and I've got Kano again. I wonder if Kano is the only enemy in this whole game. And if Kano kills me, will I have to start again with the pillars? Okay. I got another one of those little gold things, and it doesn't appear to have helped me at all, so I don't know what the function of the gold thing is. The low kicks on Kano seem to work pretty well because he doesn't really defend himself. And we got Kano back. Okay. Can I just squat and kick him here? Just kick him in the shins over and over again? Here. Fuck your ankle. Yeah. Okay. Go. Yes, I would like to go. I'd like to go somewhere. Okay, we're leaving here. The N64 game was known for some impossible jumps. I'm wondering if that's going to be a factor here. I can't go into the foreground. I can jump off the building, and I'm just falling, and I splat on the ground because I didn't know I was probably supposed to grab that ledge there. And now I'm back here. My final thoughts on Mortal Kombat 5, at least this little bootleg pirated Genesis version. I was a little disappointed to see that it wasn't actually a fighting game. But at the same time, I actually like the idea of taking the mess that was Mortal Kombat mythology Sub-Zero and turning it into something that might be slightly more applicable to its format.